We're joined by Black Hills State head coach Josh Breske. Coach, why don't you kind of just start us off? Thoughts on last week's game against Chadron State?
Yeah, I felt like unfortunately we came out of the gates a little bit asleep on both sides of the ball. Offensively, we weren't focused. We had a ton of penalties. We had a lot of self-inflicted wounds. We messed up a number of our blocking schemes. And then defensively, we came out of the game with 36 missed assignments, and 30 were on the 4 touchdown drives. And so what a rough start to the game. And unfortunately, it was just too difficult for us to come back. And, we made it a 3-point game at the end, but the damage done in the first quarter and really in the first half was just too colossal for our team to come back from.
So against Chadron State, it was able to see a bit of a breakout performance by Danny Davis, got the running game going. What was kind of the key factors in accomplishing that against the Eagles?
For sure, in week 0 and week 1 against Sioux Falls and Grand Valley, the structure of their defense just really wasn't conducive for us to call on a run game. So we just didn't call much run game. Going into Chadron, we felt like the defense that they showed on film was going to allow us to have some potential to run the ball. They came out and gave us a little bit of a different look than we had expected, and frankly, we just didn't adjust very well. And more on the coaching side, right? Us coaches got to do a better job helping make the adjustments and communicate better on the sideline. But when we got out of the second half, we made our adjustments. We started to hit our counter nice and tight. That's where you saw Danny Davis get in the end zone and pop a couple of nice big runs. So.
Awesome. So this week you wrap up a 3-game road trip going to Fort Lewis. What are kind of the key factors that you're looking at as far as that game goes? How do you guys come out with a victory against the Skyhawks?
Absolutely. We got together as a team on Monday, and one thing that I shared with my group is pain is inevitable and misery is a choice. And so we can sit here and be miserable, or we can get our butts to work and go do something about what happened this past weekend. I don't think you're ever defined by your previous win or your previous loss. It's all about the very next game and how you attack the next week. We put on the board on Monday in our team meeting, it's us versus us. We have to increase our performance, our output. We got to improve our game, and really, instead of focusing all on Fort Lewis and who they are and what they do, we have to focus on what we do and improve our game in every little area. And so it's really all about chasing excellence in the details on a micro basis, your position group, the unit, and then as a team. And I think we've shown so far on Monday and Tuesday that we're well on our way to getting back to winning football. We just, frankly, last week against Chadron, we didn't practice winning football. It was really unfortunate to see that rear its head on Saturday.
Awesome. Thank you, Coach.
Absolutely. Go Jackets.